Okay, savings pit stop telling us about 5 minutes out, GP, is that right? You right in saying that? Sananda, Aaron Thomas, EK31 back on finals. Oh, listen to that. Tell you what, that light, that is interesting, because I know I've got it on one of these scene settings on the camera. I think it does look very much more enhanced, the light, doesn't it, the picture. Richard Hall, Emirates number 4 to land, thank you. Linda G, thank you, Linda, been great to have you with us, thank you everybody. John Lloyd, how many go-arounds has there been today? I don't know, John. No idea. Joining the stack, Jules Harris, HGC. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the subs, for your comments as well. Obviously, I read out my members' comments because it is it's part of the perks of membership. So, but I do read your comments, and from time to time, I do read 1 or 2 of them out, because you guys come up with some great comments. And great questions as well. That's what it's all about, is keep the questions coming. We'll be back tomorrow, folks, as well. Oh, easy. Oh, flipping heck. No way, son. Oh my goodness me. Oh, stop it. Yeah. Wow, man. That may have been a very, very late wind shear, I don't know, but flipping heck. Tony O'Reilly. Welcome back, Tony. Good to see you, mate. Back to first class membership on Big Jet TV. Yes, really flipping Nora, that was. Easy, mate. Flipping heck. Wind is ridiculous, mate. Look at the flipping chat, mate. Look at the chat. It's pointless putting anything in there, mate. Richie Cantillon is it Richie Cantillon is a brand new member. Welcome, Richie. Good to see you, mate. Richard Edwards, action stations in the cockpit. Pull up. Easy. What's going on here? Look. Getting a little bit more intense, mate, to be honest with you. I'm glad the Everest went around. Easy. There it is. O'Reilly. Yeah. Look at the airfield stuff. Yeah. But yeah. Robert saying picture quality looks great as well. Well, there we go. Thank you, Panasonic. You have succeeded once again in providing us with a wonderful Percy, wind's picking up. CJ Milsnam, the 3 go-arounds then divert isn't factual. Isn't factual. You get 3 attempts, and then you can't make another attempt, because otherwise, how many are you going to have? How many attempts are you going to win? I heard it from I was advised that by a BA pilot. Well, CJ Milsnam, I'm sorry, that pilot's wrong. I hate to say it, but. I'm sorry, but let's go around. That's a go around. Flipping heck. He got going there, didn't he? Look, the reason why there's 3 go arounds, okay, is that from what I know and understand, the reason why for 3 go arounds is that you only got a certain amount of fuel as a contingency, and that is for divert. Fuel for divert, and also fuel for being in the holds, and fuel for missed approaches. He's going around as well. Look, this guy. I'm never going home, mate. That's the 380 going around again, isn't it? Is that 380 going around again? Poor Chargy. Yeah, there's only a certain amount of fuel available to the pilots, because obviously they, you know, if you keep, because if there was no number, then they just keep trying, and then yeah, I mean, yeah, if there was a, so that's 2. Well, I have it on very good authority that generally the general ruling is that you miss 3 approaches and then you divert, because you know, you can't keep trying, because otherwise you've only got so much fuel left, and then once you know, then every time you keep trying, you're reducing the distance that you can travel for your divert, if you see what I mean. And you know, if you need to go into you know, halfway across Europe somewhere, then you know, you need quite a lot of fuel to do that, to carry out that flight. I don't know. We should really get to the bottom of that, shouldn't we? Somebody's saying that Emirates only have 2 approaches if it's due to weather. Yeah, okay, let's see what she does then, folks. Let's go round again. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Mark Jones, epic day, CJ Milsnam. Depends on how much fuel the pilots decide to carry. Well, CJ, it's again, it's the systems, the aircraft systems that can, when they calculate the fuel, it's all based on the weight of the aircraft and where it's going to, and then the contingencies are all built into that. I don't, you know, if the pilot wants to add a couple of extra tons, then so be it. But you know, that's kind of in the old days, wasn't it? I think nowadays, I think they have a set procedure for determining the amount of fuel that they're going to carry, and that is all calculated on the weight of the aircraft, the distance it's travelling, all those different parameters. But also there's a set amount of contingency fuel numbers that are built into it for diversions, for go-arounds, and also for holding. If they're holding in the pad, sometimes you can this man, 'cause I have to know. Yeah, yeah. Anyone can say they're a BA pilot, can't they? Oh, Simon Kilburn, EK is giving it another go. So it's 3 strikes and you're out, mate. People tracking the Emirates jet. Has been a bloody long day, isn't it, mate? Oh my goodness gracious me! I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, it's given up on me. The old cat's given up on me to feed himself. Look at the way the lights are pointing to the left, look. That's crazy. It shows the crabbing on this thing, man. BA 491 going rogue, apparently. Carissa, where would the 380 divert in this situation since few airports can accommodate them? Well, Carissa, it could go, blimey. It depends on what their contingency is. They could divert to Edinburgh, for example. But I wouldn't have thought that those conditions up there are favourable for this, so who knows, where would it divert? Frankfurt, maybe? Schiphol, potentially? We're on CNN. Oh, for God's sake, really, that's incredible, mate. Hello, America. God bless America. Seems like I picked the wrong day to get an Emirates as a call out. Flipping heck. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. She's diverting. Oh, okay. All right then. Okay, well, she's diverting, folks. So that's it. We're done for the day, but not done for the weekend. We'll be back tomorrow, folks. Look after yourselves. I'm going to keep it quick. That's the crazy thing. The bit of news that I saw from Rolls-Royce about that, or nobody's got any actual confirmation of exactly what it is that they've done to that engine to improve its time on wing. But they're going to be rolling it out next year, I think, or they've certainly tested it and it's proven itself to deal with dusty, hot, dusty climates. And I think that's something related, possibly, that might be related to the high pressure turbine end, or the blades. Pratt & Whitney, same kind of issue with their right up to the top, right up to the top of the Rolls-Royce engineer Jerry, lots of aero changes on the XW84, enhanced performance, and new fan blade system that gives a lot of efficiency improvements. Fan blade system. Okay, is that the low pressure fan blades up the front? You know, the actual main fan blades, or I'm guessing what you're saying is that the you know, the aerodynamics inside one of these jet engines, in terms of how the air travels through the engine when it's sucked in and compressed, and then heated and blasted out the back, literally. I did read that there were some problems with what's known as creep on the high pressure turbine blades at the back of the engine. Well, not the back of the engine, but the before the low pressure turbine. But the intermediate, the IPT as well, isn't there an intermediate pressure turbine, and then the high pressure and the low pressure? Thanks, Rolls-Royce engineer. Good to see you here, mate, as well. Kind of missed you. We like your input, your engine input. And we've also got a Pratt & Whitney guy on board as well, haven't we? So best of both worlds. All we need now is a GE guy, and we're sorted. Or girl, sorry. Guy, I mean person. Nicely done. Good recovery. Still struggling a bit with the winds. You can see how quick the clouds are blowing past my position. Yeah, it looks fast at all, does it? Let's actually zoom in to. Really? Lucia works for GE. The Biddy. Thanks, Biddy. He's gifted a channel membership. Very kind of you, mate. Chris Gossman tuning in from Seattle still. Whoa, look at this. That was a bit unstable there, wasn't it? Back on track though. Oh, hold on a minute. Big gust of wind there, man. Scotty's got his beady eyes all over this one, hasn't he? Oh, vortex over the top, mate. Wow. And capo Chris and all. Nice. It's great to be able to show people the blended wingtip last night that we've mentioned many times on the show, but how beautifully crafted the alloy, the aluminium version of the blended wingtip is, as in the winglet that you see on the 320 Neos, or on the 320s anyway, the hybrids, but also on the 767 as well. Beautiful blended metalwork, formed, should I say, formed metalwork. Leon Fish has asked, his missus has asked how often these aircraft need their tyres changed. But there's no real, it is just a case of inspecting them, and I'm guessing they have a cycle of some sort, don't they? But you know, yeah, when it deems needing it, if you know what I mean. When it's you know, they inspect them during the walk around and walk around now. But they, I'd say that every time someone asks me to do a walk around. Jerry, do you want to go do the walk around? I'll be like, yeah, walk around now. But yes, when they do the inspection, pilot inspection, engineers and technicians out on the ramp as well may notice a tyre that's specifically, I mean, trust me, man, I've been under some jumbo jets before, which have had ball tyres, crazy ball tyres, but the tyre, the rubber is so thick, and of course they don't have a tread pattern like a normal car. It's just a straight carved, sort of like 4 lines in it, because obviously, as you can appreciate, these aeroplanes only want to travel in a straight line. They don't go fast round corners, and when they do go round corners, of course, they're at taxi speed. Meow Moog is a new member. Welcome, Meow. All the cats in the world watching right now. Meow. And the dogs. Budgies, and the parakeets, hamsters. Well, that's a bit of a nosedive there, wasn't it? The old big lad, look, hanging around waiting. Coming out you come, mate. Just hanging around. Qatar coming out of Terminal 4 on its way over to departure. Terminal 4 over to our left there, off in the distance Terminal 5, Terminals 3 and 2 to our right, or to its right now, or directly ahead of it really, somewhere like that. Hearing that we're on the front page of the BBC, I believe, someone's telling me. Is that right, GP? Trouble at Mill. Wow, man. Yeah, you've got ground technicians and mechanics and people like that who will also do a visual inspection of the aircraft as well. Look at that in the background. Is that the Slinger, yeah? Right. Okay, folks, we're going to call it after the Slinger. I don't know, are we? What? Oh, it's another 380. Sorry, my apologies. Ignore that. What's that, GP? Who's on what? Paul MK is on one of the 380s, we believe. Stay on it. Oh, okay, cool. Looks like Aero Mexico, this one. Flapperons behind. Look at the elevators being used there. Look, just to smooth out the descent. Nicely done, mate. Always already on the decel. Drop the engine power. Let it sink. Trust it. Get those ground spoilers deployed. Here we go. Stand by, Toby, because we ain't going anywhere yet, mate. Now, we talk about rudder on descent. Yes, Emirates for the call out. Look at the rudder, folks. Now you see it wagging, literally. See the rudder on the back of the tail there. The big, tall rudder. It's a split rudder. It's a split rudder assembly on the A380, much like the 747 as well, because it's such a big, tall rudder. You can't have a single piece rudder because it would just put too much stress on the tail assembly itself. So this has a split assembly. Also has a certain amount of redundancy fed into it. Outboard ailerons. Look at these split ailerons on the outboard. Look like fingernails going up and down. Look at that. There's your split rudder. Look at that. How crazy is that? One offsetting the other one. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah. Nice. Wow, wind's just picked up again, man. Wind has just picked up again. Whoa, easy, easy. Oh man, where's that come from? I don't think that was a downwash off that 380 because it's a little bit late. Brian saying, sorry, Ben Maron, lower part of the rudder is less leverage on the whole aircraft, so can do more accurate small adjustments. So there we go. Thank you for that, Ben. Interesting, that makes sense. So the micro adjustments are coming from the lower rudder section. Split rudder for engine out. Yes, that's right. What he's talking about there is that if you lose an engine, the aircraft generally tends to pull to the other side. Wow, look at this, man. So for 4-engine aircraft will be a split rudder assembly, because like he's saying, that you have a redundancy system where you can offset the pull using the upper and lower rudder. Be good to sort of like get the full load down on that, if you know what I mean. Johnny Danger, wow. Richard Craddock. It's nearly 45 degrees there. Ben Mara, probably countless reasons to have a split rudder. It's all about the design of the aircraft, really, at the end of the day, and what is necessary. But the I always remember the story that I saw somewhere where an aircraft had engine failure, and that's why they have oh no, actually, you know who it was? It was at 744 Experience, with the guy who gave us a reason for the split rudder when we lost 2 engines on approach. No, on takeoff, wasn't it? When the aircraft just veered off to the right. And that's what you're trained for as well in the simulators, folks. Blancorlio's on the chat. Very well known YouTuber, folks. Juan Colio, is it? Juan, yeah. Great to see you, mate. Very informative stuff he does on his channel about everything aviation related. Really, really informative stuff. That's it, yeah. Lizzie Wright. Thank you, Lizzie. Just check my mic again. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Oh yeah, my mic is. Whoa, easy, mate. I'm gonna have to switch the mic out. Stand by. Interesting information there from a subby about the split rudder. I don't know if that's from their knowledge or pasted or what, I don't know, but whatever it is, I appreciate it. I don't care whether, if anybody comes with info, whether it's copied and pasted from a knowledgeable source, but it's great. Split rudders, hold on a minute, let me just change this mic out. The receiver unit is still got a decent amount of power to run us through for at least another, what, 40 minutes, GP? Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I've got to wait and see. Power. Oh no, the receivers. No, the receivers are dead. Okay, I'm going to stand by, folks. Stand by. Just hold on 1 minute. Give me a minute, folks. I just got to switch the mics out. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you're doing. This is never an easy. Okay, here we go. Let's get them all on first. Don't need them all, mate. Just. Hearing that we're on the front page of the BBC, I believe. Someone's telling me. Trouble at Mill, I think the headline is, isn't it? To be honest with you, though, I don't know. I mean, there's been a lot of disruption. But Heathrow have handled it really well, man. they're sort of like geared up for this kind of thing, let's be honest. You know, it's not like they're caught off guard and they've not got a clue on what's going on, running around like headless chickens. It's nothing like that, far from it. These guys are so well trained in all types of conditions. It's almost like Steph, do pilots do a walk around before every flight or just when they take over an aircraft? Oh, every flight, Steph. Pre-check, there's always a walk around check. You will find even an aircraft that's on a very short turnaround. One of the selected pilots, but to be honest with you, I mean, the captain sometimes does it, but I've heard that it is quite often the FO or the SFO that does the walk around while the captain sits all nice and snug in their chair. But I don't know. That's again, pilot's discretion in it. You know, if I was the captain, I've got to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind doing the walk around, unless it's hammering down and rain and freezing cold. There we go, Rolls-Royce engineer answering that as well. Yeah, it's a standard procedure. Prior to every flight, you have to do a walk-round visual inspection. And it's at that point where you might notice a leak or something that just doesn't look right, you know. Chips in the fan blades or a big dent in the engine cowl or something like that, or a tyre that looks specifically deflated, but that would show up on the flight deck anyway. But yeah, checking for leaks and stuff like that, really. I think anything hanging off. A330-300 Virgin Atlantic. They've been doing the Brussels run at Virgin just to keep that oh, easy mate, yeah, all right then, we'll do it that way. That's it from Dubai, is it? Interesting. What's that all about then? They don't do Dubai, do they? Oh, they do. Okay, sorry, I didn't realise that. Okay, I didn't know Virgin. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. My apologies. Daily Mirror headline exclusive: the real truth on how airline pilots use their wipers. For grade B, HCC graceful aircraft. Slinger 380, 10 miles out. John H, thank you. Tommy Thompson. Anything wrong with the fan blades can cause oscillating, which puts vibration right through the engine. Yeah, imbalance. They're literally an imbalance. These things are balanced very, very finely. I mean, it's a very sophisticated piece of engineering. Is the jet engine, on how it works and how it's been modified through the ages as well, is amazing. Joe 737 from Joe and Lottie, pilot and cabin crew.